The story of the lion's food thief. Once upon a time, the lion, the king of the jungle, went hunting. He settled in his usual spot and began to carefully observe his surroundings. Soon he spotted a beautiful and valuable deer, its golden brown color glimmering as it ran here and there. The lion's mouth watered at the sight of the deer, and he swiftly pounced on it, successfully catching it. He carried the deer back to his cave, and as he walked, his mouth filled with saliva in anticipation of eating the deer. Upon reaching his cave, the lion began to feast on his meal. While enjoying the tender meat, he thought about how such delicious food was not available every day. He pondered what it would feel like to eat this food repeatedly. Therefore, he decided to store some of it for later and hid it somewhere in the cave before leaving happily. The next morning, however, the lion felt a tremendous hunger. He returned to the cave only to be shocked to find that the delicious food was no longer there. The place where he had hidden it was now empty. The food had completely disappeared, and at that moment the lion realized that someone had definitely stolen his food. He exclaimed, "Stolen? Does this happen even in the home of the king of the jungle?" The lion was extremely angry. His roar shook all the trees in the jungle and frightened all the animals, causing birds to flee from the trees. Every animal and bird wondered what had happened. Meanwhile, a fox, trembling with fear, entered the cave. Although terrified, he concealed his fear because he was the lion's prime minister. Gathering courage, the fox asked, "What happened to you, my lord?" The lion replied, "You ask what happened? I had saved the heart of the deer to eat later, and now it has been stolen. And you are my minister. This is how you serve me? Is this your way of managing things?" The fox grew even more frightened. His face turned pale from fear as he trembled. The lion then demanded, "Tell me who the thief is. Bring him before me." The fox said, "My lord, I believe that when you left the cave yesterday, a wolf was lurking around it. He seemed very nervous and was shaking with fear. I suspect he is the one who stole your food. If you command me, I will start investigating immediately." The lion snapped back, "What investigation? Go and bring that vile wolf here. I will deal with him. Go quickly." The fox saved his life by rushing out of the cave to search for the wolf in the jungle. When he found him, he brought him back to the lion's cave. As soon as the lion saw the wolf, he roared at him, "You stole my food, you scoundrel! I will kill you!" The wolf replied fearfully, while pointing at the fox, "No, my lord, I swear I did not steal your food. I assure you that the thief is right in front of you." The lion demanded, "Tell me the truth and do not lie." The wolf replied, "O king of the jungle, I saw this fox burping yesterday as he left your cave." Quickly retorting, the fox said, "No, he is lying. It is the wolf who is the thief." They continued blaming each other until the lion became even more agitated. He grabbed both animals by their ears and declared, "Neither of you will escape like this. I will take you before the fairy of the jungle to swear an oath before her and tell her the truth." As they began moving towards the fairy's dwelling, they found her standing outside their cave, looking very angry. The fairy said, "O lion, you are king of the jungle. What kind of management are you conducting?" Nervously, the lion asked, "But what happened? Who has disturbed you?" She responded, "Look, I had beautiful flowers on one of my legs that someone stole. So first you must find out who stole them before you can meet me with that thief." The fairy left in great anger, and at that moment the lion could not voice his own problem before her. He forgot his anger and took both animals back into his cave. He then decided to find a solution to his problem alone. Staring at both with red eyes, he loudly proclaimed, "Confess! Whoever is guilty must admit it here, or else I will lock both of you up. In that case, regardless of who is guilty or innocent, both will meet their end." As he looked at both animals simultaneously before seizing them, suddenly the fox fell to his knees and began to cry, "My lord, please forgive me. I am indeed the thief who stole your food." Hearing this made the wolf calm down as at that moment. Thus the lion ended up taking care of the fox's fate.